Baby, just today, he sends me an invitation. And I just wonder, like, do he really thinking he's saying, just based on the circumstances and things that have obviously come to light about him, especially considering the circumstance, the law, my life was in, that I would come to something like that?
Okay. Mariah. Now the light is on you. So I guess Mariah, the scientist, that went gangster. We know she ain't a scientist because we hear she ain't that smart.
Man, Wack, that ain't no gangster, bro. Her daddy was the police detective for the APD his whole fucking boss.
She's a gangster. She just said, do you think, because some paperwork's supposed to drop the QCP, that I'm really going to come to that, being who I am and who my man is and the situation he in, so that much, she got to be a gangster ghost. No way. Them the words of a gangster.
Man, that a fake ass gangster, man. She come from.
We want every side to come together to attempt to take down the 100 side.
Man, they gotta understand.
We want all the smoke.
We go off the content.
Three, two, one. Hey there, welcome back to the channel where we keep it real. No capping. I'm your host, bringing you nothing but straight fire and authenticity. Today, we're diving into 12 rooms that I got to promote. The 100 ENT showroom, hosted by Big Wack100. The Beehive room. Love and R&B room, hosted by the queen of the 100 side, R&B. No room for the weak. No mercy room. Spin the block room. 100 ENT Jailbreak Squad room. 100 ENT South room. Petty Betty and Toxic Tanya room. Dangerous Minds room, hosted by Beast. Good Burger, hosted by Pitbull. Sleepless in LA, and many more. If you want to get closer or you want to be a part of the show, go to Clubhouse, follow one of these rooms, or you look for a room titled with Wack100. These particular videos all made possible by the one and only Wack100. Get ready to vibe with me as we explore the hardest topics that need some real recognition in the streets. Let's jump right into it and show some love to this channel by hitting the like and or subscribe button. So, without further ado, hold it down. One mic on Wack.
So the company you signed to, 300, which is a way bigger company than QC, sold to Warner for $400 million. And you saying QC's a fool for selling a way smaller company for $300 million? I'm just pointing out to y'all how this nigga Thug don't know what the he's talking about. Just because a nigga's a rapper and playing the part don't mean he's that. This nigga's dumb as a box of rocks.
Man, you could have got $600-700 million for that shit, man. But you only went out bad. Like bad. What wrong with that nigga? But
now, he said he could have got $600-700 million for that shit. How in the fuck could QC get $600-700 million for a company that's way smaller than the company you signed to that sold for $400 million? Cause somebody help me.
That nigga lost. That shit don't make no sense, bro. He don't know business though. You know what I'm saying? Like that just show he don't know business at all, bro.
He don't know. Listen, let me give y'all 300's lined up, right? Just so y'all know. Yeah, let me give it to y'all. Cause I know the media team go. We got T Grizzly, Montana 700, Huncho, YNW Melly, Gunner, 1900 Ruger, OGZ, Megan Thee Stallion, OMB Peasy, Glizzy Gang, Young Thug, Little Key, Famous Dex, Fetty Wap, all that big them records he got, Little Jamie, YMW B Slim, some other dude named Jordan something, the Migos, Little Duke, TK Kravitz, Kurt Cobain's, Rich the Kid, Young Ko, Little Reese, Offset, Mary J. Blige, Pink Panther, Eric Bellinger, T. Wayne, Cheat Codes, Meg Myers. Now we getting into the other shit QCP don't got. White people, Water Parks, Jerry Johnson, Conrad Sewell, Nova Miller, Mariah Becerra, Anna of the North, Jordy, Bailey Bryan, Cody, Quarters of Change, Rollo, Drax Project, Jess Wales. Sold for 400 million. Okay, now let's call it fair. QC Records. Let's go to QC Records roster. City Girls, Little Baby, Little Yachty, Rich the Kid before he got hot, OG Mako never did nothing, Quavo, Lakira never did nothing, Migos, Young Greatness deceased, Baby Money, Duke Deuce, Gloss Up, Offset, Steflon the Don. Sold for 300 million. Is this nigga talking about?
That nigga came up.
There we have it. See, I'm gonna lay it on the ground so people could get that this nigga Thug, not only is he a liar, he's a snake, he's a manipulator. You's a snitch, but you're calling people a snitch. You don't know what the you talking about. He dumb as he could have made 700 million. Nigga, if your company that's 3 times the size, that got other genres of music that they don't have, sold for 400 million, how in the you saying this nigga was dumb for moving this shit for 300 million? And let me add this. 8 months after QC sold for 300 million, y'all know what happened?
The music industry started going down.
The whole music industry plummeted 40%. You know what that means? 8 months later, they would have offered him 150, 160. Everybody's catalog dropped. So what is this dummy saying? He could have got how? Listen, man, I'm probably the only nigga that's gonna come out and talk about this kind of shit who understand it. Keep it going.
Now you telling Wham, hold on, I need to talk to you about something serious, but you just holding him off. It's like me telling you, I need to talk to you about something serious. I got a whole pregnant, but I ain't telling you what it is. I'm just like, I need to talk to you. This shit's serious, but I'm trying to wait till I get the abortion. I tell you, shit like that. Like, now I got the abortion. Now it came out on the internet. Boom, Young Thug had a girl pregnant, but paid for the abortion. Now I'm just telling you, like, man, that's what I've been trying to talk to you about. Man, you could have been talking to me about that shit. You got damn, you know what I mean? You keep saying, I need to talk to you about something. Well, like, what's up? What's up? Nigga, talk. We gonna talk. Yeah, you trying to say that until you get the deal done, because you know Wham can stop the deal. You know what I'm saying?
Let's address this. How in the could Lil Baby, who was Wham, stop a deal? You're in contract with QC. Those deals are already established. Respectfully, Wham is not an owner of QC. Hello, Thug. Do you remember? Wham comes after the Migos and Rich the Kid and all these other people that already been there. QC already had his owners. This is no shot at Lil Baby, because this ain't out of Lil Baby's mouth. But Lil Baby did not own QC. Therefore, there's nothing Lil Baby could have done to stop the owners of QC from selling what they own. Gunna can't stop Thug from selling YSL. You get what I'm saying? Now, Gunna just turned in his last album. He's gone. But let's say 3 years ago, Thug wanted to do something, they're gonna say, how many well, Gunna owe me 2 more albums. Okay. That's been generating what? And his other catalog generating what? Okay, cool. We guesstimate that value at this much. Gunna couldn't stop Thug from selling his shit. He still would have to turn in his 2 albums. He couldn't go nowhere and do no more business and release no more music if he didn't. These are the real facts of how the music industry works and this situation works. Just because I'm saying something, if he can't put it in front of you and break it down, don't believe him. This nigga don't know what he's talking about. Let's keep it rolling.
The people only buying your label because of Ram. They not buying your label because no motherfucking meat over. Them nigga in the red. Them nigga ain't making no money, huh? Watch out.
They only buying your label because of Lil Baby. Again, this ain't no shot at Lil Baby. I love Lil Baby. That's nephew. You guys do know what catalog means, right? Catalog is the old music that continues to make money by way of publishing, by way of getting licensing out, by way of stream, by way of people wanting to sample. So QC was not just based on Lil Baby. Was Lil Baby the hot thing? Yes, he was. Was he the new thing? Yes, he was. But the other artists, the other music that has been generating prior to makes money. Let me give y'all an example. Let me give y'all a hard example real quick. Watch this. Here we go. Here goes a hard example right here on what I'm telling you. Catalog music always will continue to make money. Here it goes right here. This right here is a 20-year-old song. Hate it or love it. Y'all see that? You see the dates, right? What it say? You looking at it. I'm telling you. That mother tell you it's been averaging 1,850,000 to 1 million streams a day. The last period, last month, it streamed 11.5 million. That's Game's Hate It or Love It. 20 years old. Y'all understand what I'm telling you? By this dumbass nigga talking about the only money over there being, no. Them Migos and the motherfucking City Girls with Drake song, they got hits over there. That streaming and shit is happening, both foreign and domestic. Don't listen to this dummy. Dummy, maybe he don't understand his own shit.
He don't.
Stupid for you to say the whole deal was based off, no, Lil Baby was a factor. Other music is catalog music. It continues to stream. Publishing is happening. Sampling is happening. Radio spins is happening. All these things are happening. This is the right. This would make whack, because these other niggas couldn't have broke this shit down this way. But we gonna keep on going with this bozo's conversation.
Nigga in the red. You know what I'm saying? Like one or two of them done bought their shit back from your ass anyway. Then gave your ass 15, 20 million of they little hard earned money. Bought their shit back. So you them two one got all them anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's just like,
okay, now let's go to game. It's only one dude that brought himself out his contract. And that was Rich the Kid. I'ma say the number, 600,000. They didn't want to him because he did some disloyal shit. Rich the Kid, that's my little partner. They felt like it was too much friction. Interscope wanted him. They sold the contract to Interscope for $600,000. Who then brought themselves out their contract for $15 million? It would have been plastered all over the internet. Who? Or are you just talking? The same way you talked about Drake on them 28 minutes and cut his throat like a dog after he looked out on your attorney fees and put $1 million in your pocket when you paroled. Nigga, you can't nobody trust you. I can't wait till that 21 Savage shit come out. And guess what? We got another 38 minutes on your ass. We just working out the deal. Let's keep moving.
Man, you 100%. I wouldn't ever do no shit like that. Especially to no nigga like, man, that nigga solid. He really solid. Like one nigga I could say in this world that's really, really solid. He not gonna cross you out. He ain't doing none of that. That nigga says, Scooter Braun DM'd him, said, yo, bro, let's have a meeting. He told Scooter Braun, shit, I'm bringing P. Scooter Braun like, yo, ain't no need to bring P. Wham like, man, I don't really be doing that with Scooter Braun. He told Wham that, Wham like, I don't really be doing no business with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's my big homie, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never doing that with bro. Like, shout out part of everything I do. Scooter Braun like, okay, cool. He started hitting Wham and hit P. P went straight and took the meeting without Wham. Hey, I talked to Wham on the phone. I said, what you think he gonna give you out that money?
Now, this how you know I don't give a what you talk to the artist about. If the artist is in contract with QC, who do they have to talk to? You can't go double contract an artist while he in the contract. The only way you can possibly do that is if this artist is in a contract with a label as a solo artist. And that label didn't put no stipulations that if this artist was to enter a group, it's to be controlled by them. And this dude say, hey, we want to put you in this group over here. Y'all remember when Birdman did the Rich Gang shit with all these niggas with Thug and Rich Homie Quan and all that? Birdman had to go to 300 and get a mother release to do that. He had to go to 300, get permission, get a release, give 300 day cut to do that situation. He couldn't just do that. 300 could have came in and claimed the whole shit because Thug is under contract with 300. Let's keep it going. This nigga right here is crazy as a... Let's keep this shit going. Niggas just be saying shit. They get away with it because most people don't know what they're talking about anyway. They don't
really be doing no business with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's my big homie, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never doing that with bro. Like, shout out part of everything I do. Scooter Braun like, okay, cool. He started hitting Wham and hit P. P went straight and took the meeting without Wham. Hey, I talked to Wham on the phone. I said, what you think he gonna give you out that money? I said, you think he gonna give you 75 million or 100 million? He like, shit. I'm like, be always real. Do you think he gonna give you 75 to 100 million on that deal? Be always real. He like, hell no, I don't think that nigga gonna do it right like that. But Scooter Braun off of Wham 150 million. Scooter Braun told Wham, I want to buy your rights, so I'm gonna give you 150 million. Wham tell this nigga, nah, I'm cool. I gotta bring P to the meeting.
Okay. Twisting y'all. Let's just say this conversation happened. Lil Baby told him, right, I can't sell you my rights. Why couldn't Lil Baby sell Scooter Braun if this, which I know is not, you're gonna act like it's real. Why couldn't Lil Baby sell Scooter Braun his rights?
Because QCP on him.
There you go. So this nigga, see how he talking? He talking and twisting like, but if you don't know, see now I'm giving the world an understanding. An elementary level understanding on how this shit works. So you can see that this nigga's just talking. Of course. Well, in order for me to do this, I got to bring my label who owns my rights. You got to negotiate that with them. I can't sell you shit if I wanted to. I don't own them. I'm signed already.
And he signed to More Than Peace. So you got a couple niggas to
You
go
got a
around.
couple niggas here. That's a fact. I ain't gonna get into that, but he's definitely split between two labels.
Yeah, we're gonna leave it alone.
Man, that nigga went straight around Wham and called Pete and bought the whole label from Pete. The whole conversation started from Scooter Braun trying to buy Lil Wham, trying to buy him out of the deal too. He wanted to buy Wham out of the deal. Like, I want you to be with me. Wham like, shit, you gotta talk to Pete. You gotta talk to Pete about that. Man, Pete crossed that nigga head right out, worst way. I'm on the phone with Wham, he just like, man, that nigga Scooter Braun tried to have the same deal with me. The same meeting with me. I tell that nigga, I ain't really doing that without Pete, I'm just solid. Man, Pete go take the meeting without Wham. And get the job business done. Of course, the nigga get the business done for $300-400 million for sure, but goddamn, bro. Wham said, I know he ain't gonna give me $75 million. I said, you think he'll give you 50? He like, hell no, I don't think that nigga gonna come out no 50. He gonna try to play some game. Why would I tell you? He gonna try to play game. I'm like, damn, bro, that's crazy. Crazy that you didn't know it. I knew I was talking, but I just wanted to hear what Wham was saying. Like, what you think he gonna do? Wham like, I don't know. He said he probably try to come with 10-15 million, some shit like that, like straight trial, nigga. Man, y'all nigga better. Man, that's where the problem come in at. Y'all supposed to have a real problem about that. Real problem about that. Yeah, man. He'll be alright.
Now, let's ask ourselves, what reason does Thug have to even be speaking on Quality Control's deal of them selling their label?
Because he a pillow talking.
And you sitting there jealous because a didn't want to come buy your label. But it wasn't like it was some shit going around the internet that Lil Baby's upset or this or that. What reason does this nigga have to even be discussing this with his woman about this man's deal?
Pillow talking.
What conflict? How do you conflict with this? My nigga, I'm trying to understand. Okay. It ain't like this article came out, Lil Baby's upset, Lil Baby and QC at odds, or none of this type of shit. It came out, QC sold, boom, boom, boom. It was a win. Everybody like, nigga, you did your shit. Boom, boom, boom. Meanwhile, this nigga sitting in jailhouse. This nigga talking about why he shouldn't have sold what he did to Lil Baby. We ain't heard Lil Baby say one time what a nigga did to him. We ain't heard none of this shit. I'm trying to figure out, like, nigga, like, what's your reason for having this discussion and you being so disgruntled about this man's business? Everything you saying, we ain't heard Lil Baby mention, say nothing about nothing. And guess what? Lil Baby has since then dropped the album and toured up under QC. Again, the contractual obligations don't stop. And guess what QC and them did? Made sure in that cell that they still continued to run the label, so the artist that's on the label didn't feel no difference and no shift in change. QCP, Coach K, and their team still runs QC actively. So what are you talking about? This nigga's a bona fide hater.
One thing about it, when you solid like that, God got you. God gonna make sure you straight. Cause you ain't did no bullshit to no matter. None of you people. Yeah, that's real shit, that boy. I really want to see what he gonna give him. The deal, I guess he still waiting for the deal to get done. A big deal like that, that shit be taking like 6 to 8 months, man. That shit might not be done until next year. A big deal. I can't wait to see what he did, what he gave him. See that boy kept that shit funky. I know he gonna try some bullshit. Yeah. He gonna try some bullshit. He gonna get Yachty 2-3 million. He gonna try to get Wham by the dub. Knowing damn well you gonna get a young nigga a real 7,500 million out of that money, boy. For sure. For sure.
That's fucked up. I hate that for him.
Yeah. But nigga like that grow forever though, you know. When you be like that, you grow forever. God make sure you just grow forever.
I know, but I just want like YP, EC, and so when he took me over there to that thing, like that day I had with him, he took me to that little thing and he was building and this and that. I was looking at it and I was thinking to myself, like, you know, like I get it, I accept the fact that he had like this vision and stuff, but the only thing I could think of was he is just like a truly greedy man, you know? He truly is greedy, like, I'm not gonna say.
Okay. She's referring to when she says when he took me to this thing. About 3-4 years ago, he had this vision to be his own Rock Nation. So P went along with a few of his artists. They came together and brought a huge building right in Atlanta. How do I know? Because he took me to the building. When the building was being gutted, it's huge. It's like big. If I gotta take a guess, it's probably about 7-8 stories tall. Shit. It's probably the size of a man. It's probably 150,000 square feet. It's big ass building. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking 150 office buildings. It's about 7 stories. So the building's done now. If y'all go to QCP's page, probably about a week or two ago, you'll see him with pictures in front of a building. That's the building, right? She's saying that P is telling her as he's showing her the building about these new acts he's gonna sign. If you didn't get off damn near 40, 50 million on a building, buying a building, gutting a building to become a big ass agency, is she saying that because he sold the rights to QC, he not supposed to keep doing business in the building? Is that what she's saying? I don't know Mariah the scientist, but I can tell you this. The way she talking, she ain't talking like she's a scientist. I can tell you that right now. You sound dumb as because he's showing you the completion of a building they done spent millions of dollars on, and he's telling you, yeah, we about to sign some gospel people and some other people. You're saying he's greedy? Ain't nobody called Donald Trump greedy. Elon Musk greedy. He sold this, he buy this, he do. I'm confused. What are you talking? Where is he greedy? You should say, damn, he's a real businessman with a vision. So he got this big ass building, he just not supposed to do nothing with it. Come on, man. We gotta do better, man. We gotta do better. We gonna... Shit is crazy.
Saying it just because it's just like you just sold them companies for $300 million, and the first thing you didn't go nowhere. You didn't pay no respect to God or none of that. You came straight home and trying to sign somebody else. And then we was walking around in the thing, I was listening to him talk, and then he was saying some shit like, yeah, man, we finna sign this gospel thing. this gospel group. Yeah, we going all the way. We taking the whole market share. I mean, what is it called? Market share. And I was thinking to myself, you gonna exploit this gospel group so that you can have the biggest possible market share you can get of all those genres. Like, at that point, I just started thinking to myself, well, you'll stop at nothing.
Yeah.
So here it goes. She said he'll stop at nothing. He's still alive, ain't he? He just invested. This building is a negative right now. I had to buy the building, pay the rent on this building for 3-4 years while we gutting the building, pay for permits, furnish the building, put everything in the building, rehab the building. 20, 30, 40, $50 million later, why would he stop? Now he has to start. So he says we about to sign this gospel group, do a market share. He's greedy. It sounds like she's a hater too. What you mean he's greedy? The man brought this building to expand his company. Why wouldn't he sign? Shit. I don't want to say too much. I got a office in the building. I ain't gonna tell you what office is in the building, but I definitely have an office in the building. I don't get the floor is here. Am I tripping? Am I missing something? Or is this some hate bond?
She tripping.
I'm just for real. Like, no, floor is open, bro. We gonna keep it going. But what is it she ain't getting? Yeah, we about to sign a gospel group, do a market share. He's greedy. You just made $300 million. Why you didn't go on vacation? Go on vacation? A nigga just made $300 million selling his company. You know what I see, y'all? He about to rebuild another company in the form of an agency.
Man, Thug gonna look up in a minute and P gonna be hitting this hoe, man.
Man, listen, bro. Listen, P ain't gonna do that. He happily eat another. So we gon' let's keep it going.
I mean, that's how life is, though. You don't supposed to stop at nothing, but you're still supposed to be solid. You know, like I would definitely go get me 300-400 million for sure. But I'm gonna be solid too, though. Out of that 300-400 million, I'm gonna walk off with 200 though. I'm giving Lamb 75 million. I'm getting Migos them 10-15 million a piece. I'm gonna goddamn your boat probably 5-10 million. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna walk off with less than half of that money. By the time I'm done, like, nigga, we did this shit, nigga, straight out the trenches with it. They're doing everybody goddamn, cause you gotta think all those artists who signed to him, when they seen that deal, I know every one of them artists probably said in their mind, damn, but we finna get some. You know what I'm saying? Every one of them artists probably was thinking in their mind, like, oh yeah, but he gonna do it right. He finna get everybody something. You know what I'm saying? Now just imagine you not getting it though. Imagine you thinking like, well, he finna do it right with everybody. And the nigga not finna do it right. Just think about that part. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Bullshit. It's some bullshit, bro. You know it. That's bullshit. When the nigga just got that little grim laugh, like, yeah, I got these folks.
And you know, I talked about he sent me the invitation to his birthday party. I mean, he texted and said, I'm going to send an invitation out for a birthday party. Come through, blah, blah, whatever he said. I'm like, this is before I seen the paperwork stuff. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be there. What's the thing? He ain't say nothing back. Then the paperwork stuff came out, like the next day. Then, just today, he sends me an invitation. And I just wonder, like, do he really think he said, you know, just based on the circumstances and things that have obviously come to light about him, especially considering that the circumstance, the law of my life was in, that I was coming to something like that.
Okay. And Mariah. Now the light is on you. So I guess Mariah, the scientist, that went gangster. We know she ain't the scientist because we hear she ain't that smart.
Man, Wack, that ain't no gangster, bro. Her daddy was the police detective for the APD his whole fucking about.
She's a gangster. She just said, do you think, because some paperwork's supposed to drop no QCP, that I'm really going to come to that, being who I am and who my man is and the situation he in, so that much she got to be a gangster ghost. No way. Them the words of a gangster.
Man, that fake ass gangster, man. She come from a police family. Her daddy was a police her whole life, a detective.
That's a fact.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Here we go. We on the 100 side of Clubhouse in the 100 ENT South Room. We got content. So, Mariah, this is to you, media team, to all my mother YouTube ninjas out there that stay strapped with that extended charge cord. I want y'all to ask Mariah, now that the goddamn content thing came out, now that the interrogation footage thing came out, are you gonna stay with Thug? You heard him telling, didn't you? Or is it something you know? Are you the one that your daddy sent them people at Thug and it wasn't because of you that Thug talked to them people? We can't say it is because that was 2015, 10 years ago. You wasn't in his life. So you know what that means, Mariah the scientist? 2025, 2020, 15, 10 years ago. That was before you. So Mariah, since you couldn't go to QCP's party because you said some paperwork came out on it and what you look like, are you gonna keep laying with old young Thug? You heard, I'm pretty sure you heard the interrogation footage, right? Now, it don't take a rocket scientist to hear it's a whole lot of telling going on. Mariah, or Mariah the scientist, you said what I look like going to QCP party after this paperwork's supposed to come out. Well, what you look like laying up with Thug after the interrogation came out. Now, we heard and seen that. We gonna get the QCP in his situation. Oh, yeah. We ain't cutting no corners with this shit. So we gonna talk about it.
Hey, but this what niggas don't understand though, bro. Like Thug don't understand P's standpoint because Thug ain't go through what P went through,
Hold
bro.
on. We gonna get to it. We gonna talk about it. Hold on, let's go.
Maybe you do. Like, you know, niggas, the crazy thing about it is niggas think girls don't be on that. You know what I'm saying? That's a real fact. Niggas don't think women be on that. You know what I'm saying? Because women really don't be on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, a woman is a woman. Women do not be on that. Women ain't running around like, well, you a rat, I ain't fucking with you. Like, it's the running around fucking hell like on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, these niggas still running around for every day, all day. Like, women women, you know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't on that. You know, you can't be mad at that. It's like what you expect. You know, girls ain't waking up like, oh, he ain't do us right. He ain't keep it real. Girls not on that. Girls is girls. Whenever you get through, man, a girl is whenever you get through.
Caught it. That she took that some type of way when she said girls, women. She took that personal. I don't know if y'all caught that.
Hell yeah, because in so many words he telling that you need to stay in your place. You ain't no street.
There you go. Let's keep it going.
I was actually using the phone to trying not to leave the ring out from under the couch. But yeah, that's crazy. Do you think that anybody knew that already? They knew that already?
Yeah.
Or this is new information to emerge?
Everybody knew that. Well, everybody in the city. Everybody in the rap game probably didn't know it. You know, like older niggas like Jay-Z, all them type niggas, I didn't know that. But everybody in Atlanta know.
So I'm confused. So he testified against somebody?
Man, that nigga, I understand. I feel for my life. The man killed my friend.
That's what he did.
I fear for my life.
See, this is my honest opinion is that if
Now let's stop it. Doug said P got on the stand and pointed this man out and said that man killed my friend. Now, if you read the paperwork, you will see that that man never went to jail for a murder. He never went to jail for a murder. So if P would have got on that stand and said that man killed my friend, that means his trial would have been a murder trial. So we gonna keep it going. We gonna see. We gonna hear what else. I'm gonna let him put himself in this good old trick bag. Let's keep it going.
it's one thing for the police to be like, do you know who killed your friend? I feel like it's one thing to be like, I know who killed them, but it's another thing to you know say it's testify against somebody.
Nah, ain't no one thing to say I know who killed my friend. Man, who killed your friend? I don't know.
I'm a little confused on him, about him.
Like, the police didn't know nothing about him. P gave the information about him. Like, cause the friend died in the spot. So it's like the police get there, it's just a dead body. You know what I'm saying? You have no idea on what happened. The police is like blind to the fact. Like, he gave them the information. Like, I know who I seen. This man killed my friend. Y'all not gonna tell me who I seen. One of them.
Okay. Why this nigga didn't go to jail for murder? Why he go to jail for gun charges? Why didn't he go to jail for murder? We gonna talk about it. Why didn't this man, that QCP, from what Thug say, pointed him out as an eyewitness and said, I watched him kill my friend? Let's keep this shit going.
Went to court. Went to the nigga trial. Nigga named Stummer.
He's the QCP went to court and went to this man's trial. Took the stand. That's what he's saying, right? Now, y'all pay attention to.
Went to his trial. Yeah. Did what wrong. You know what? That nigga know he did what's wrong. Not right. No. He was in the trap. Him and his friend got robbed. I think the friend tried to book. The friend tried to book on the nigga and got killed.
And he went and told the police.
Yeah, so right then, called the police. Stayed at the house. Called the police. Police got there. They got named Stummer. No, he left. He called the police and left. I guess it was coming out.
Okay. Man get killed in the house. P ain't got no reason to run. He know the man. He the man friend. They partners. QCP run out the house. Somebody see him running out the house. They come find a body in the house. What happens to QCP? I'ma be real. Nigga come in the house and kill I'm upstairs. I hear some gunshots. I come downstairs. My man is dead. A nigga out of here. I'ma keep it 100 with you. I'm not gonna run out the house, my nigga. Because if I run out the house and somebody see me running out the house and they come find a dead body, they gonna put the body on me. I'm upstairs. Hey, yeah, wait. Can't hear some shots, he dead. Where you was at? Upstairs. You take a gunpowder residue check, get it out the way. There you go. I ain't fired no pistol. Know who did it? I don't know who did it. Cause if P would have gave him that man's name at that murder scene, that man would have been arrested for murder. We gonna keep this shit going, and we gonna get to why he really went to. Here we go.
Did you guess what?
I guess it was something in the house, so he didn't stay in the house. Yeah. He called the pigs and left. That's a fact. Police got them. Nobody went in the house. Just a dead man. You know. He told them off top. I know who did it. Now the nigga, so he left out the house. I guess he didn't want the police to know that he was in the spot.
Let me go back.
I think like a month later, he called the police in the mall. Hey man, I see the man who killed my friend in the mall. Then he
lined them up and everything.
Yes, he came in the store, pulled the gun out, told the nigga get on the ground. Like, man, fuck nigga, get on the ground.
That's what P did?
Yes. P put the gun on
to the nigga.
P put the gun on the nigga so the nigga couldn't leave the mall. Then the police came there and got him. He made him stay in there till the police got him. He said, this man killed my friend. I'm scared for my life. He trying to kill me. That's a fact.
Okay. What really happened? P's in the Lenox Mall. He's walking out of the mall. As he walking out of the mall, he see the nigga. The nigga don't even realize who P is. P asked the nigga, you remember me? He said, no, I don't remember you. P leans in and whispers something in his ear that only he would know. His eyes got big. He then went to run into his car. When the nigga went to run into his car, Pete seen the nigga grab the hammer. Pete turns around and runs into the mall. I'm gonna give you certain details, so anybody out there that want to go look it up. It's public record. Pete runs into the AT&T store and closes the door. Dude is running through the Lenox Mall with a hammer, a gun in his hand. You got security. You probably got about 10 people from the LGBT community that's standing in the front like they always do. Cat calling their niggas and shit. That's what they do. Meanwhile, P is hiding in the AT&T store. He didn't went in there and close the doors. While this nigga is running in and out of mother stores with a gun in his hand looking for P. By the time he realized where P at, the security then came and drew down on the nigga. He started screaming, that man shot me, that man shot me. I got fresh bullet wounds on me with the bandages still on them. Y'all know what they did to P? Cuffed his ass up too. So I'm trying to figure out, Thug, where do you get that P drew down on the nigga and held him for the police when P was the nigga running and hiding from the nigga with the gun in the mall? And it's another key thing you said. You said all of Atlanta been knowing about this. So why did you with P? You part of Atlanta, right? If you knew about this, why did you with P? It seems to me like you're angry and upset because the nigga sold his company and made $300 million. Because You had none of this shit to say prior to. You said all of Atlanta knows about this, but your details and your facts is off. The man went to jail for that ball situation. He never went to jail for a homicide. You know how we know? Hey, y'all. Guess what ended up happening to the man?
What?
He was murdered. Now take a guess. Do you think he was murdered in prison, or do you think he was murdered on the streets? Now here goes a hint. He went to jail for this mall incident and chasing P through the mall. 5 million witnesses and gave statements on the nigga. Do you think this man was murdered in jail or on the streets? Kent, he went to jail and was prosecuted and was sent to prison.
Definitely in jail.
No, he was murdered on the streets, which tells you what? He went to jail, did his time, and got out. So did he go to jail for murder, or did he go to jail for chasing a nigga through the mall with a gun?
Definitely not murder.
You know, them nigga murder, I don't give where he at. They stretching the nigga like that. You getting stretched. You wouldn't have been out. Now, Thug, I know you gonna get to this. You gonna hear it. All you gotta do, my niggas, put up the facts. That's all you gotta do is put the facts up. It's that simple. This nigga just be make up shit about a nigga deal, about the case, a cold nigga. Let's see what else he got to say.
He used to be signed to Gucci. P used to be signed to Gucci Man. When Gucci Man found out that shit, he dropped the nigga. Cause P used to try to rap.
Well, they still friends, so how's that?
Yeah. Go out, end up going to jail. Like, he just got them turned soft. Started fucking with the nigga. Yeah, that's a real fact, though.
I'm sorry to hear this.
Yeah.
Okay. CP was never, ever, 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 ever signed to Gucci Mane. Here it goes. QCP's business partner is a dude named Coach K. Coach K at one time managed Young Jeezy and managed Gucci Mane. Weird thing because we know it was some friction. Somebody got unalived on one side. Remember Gucci Mane unalived the nigga. Y'all remember the goddamn little
Pookie Low.
No, yeah, y'all remember the shit when Gucci and Jeezy doing, did they
Talk about
little
the verses.
fucking the verses, right? Yeah, that's why it was so crazy, because it was like, whoa, right? Now, that's the connection. They definitely know each other and all that shit, and they didn't help each other between artists, but QCP was never, ever, ever signed to no goddamn Gucci Mane. I don't know where this nigga get that shit from. As far as Gucci Mane going soft, well, if he's saying Gucci Mane, thanks, baby. If he's saying Gucci Mane was soft because he dealt with QCP, then by right, we gotta call Thug soft, right? Because you, in fact, dealt with QCP. Everybody know ain't nothing soft about no Gucci Mane. I'm just tripping on this nigga's just hate. Let's keep it going.
That don't owe no money. Yeah, I knew it. I know your mustache leak that, boy. And my mama ain't do that on Johnny. Yeah, on that same Johnny you did it. Damn, boy. He didn't want to leak that shit so bad. Him and Pete got into it. He used to be like super cool with the Migos at one point. Then him and Pete got into it because he hit P and said, "Man, damn, big bro, I can't believe you." Shit. And Pete ended up seeing him. Pete ended up seeing Lil Man out somewhere, and told Lil Man, "Man, I don't know if I should dap you or goddamn clap you." Lil Man said, "But you don't want to do that." That's a bad idea, Jack. You do not want to do that. I mean, man, I don't know whether to dap you or clap you, bro. But your man do not want to do that.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, man. Man, that nigga told 20 years ago, man. Shit, old as hell.
There we have it. I don't know where he getting his facts, his musical facts, but we kind of need a breakdown. I don't know, Gopes, what you know? Was P signed to Gucci? Or what? Maybe I missed something. Yeah, love, this shit finna go crazy. This shit finna go crazy.